Hi, it's Miss Moore with another Take 5 Friday for the young adults. This week we are reading from Thanks for the Trouble by Tommy Wallach. Perfect. There is such a thing as perfect sadness. I know because I've seen it. People usually use that word perfect to talk about good things, a perfect score on a test, or the perfect attendance record, or landing the perfect 1080. But I think it's a way better word when it's used to describe something, even a totally bad something, that's exactly the thing it's supposed to be. Perfect morning breath, a perfect hangover, perfect sadness. I was sitting on a bench in the lobby of the Palace Hotel. From there, I could see everything that went on, rich people checking in, rich people checking out. And though the stone arches beyond the reception desk, rich people were nibbling and sipping away in the dining room. Have you ever been to a dining room at the Palace? It's got this crazy high ceiling, all green metal and frosted glass, ribbed like the dried out carcass of a big old whale with wrought iron bones. People sit at these long communal tables that are basically fancier versions of the cafeteria tables we have at school. Each place setting has a collection of different sized forks tucked into napkins, a creepy little fork family sharing a single fork bed. Waiters scurry around like penguin parents who have lost their penguin babies. You can leave that. I'm enjoy playing with it. Her voice cut through the background rustle and murmur of the room as if she were sitting next to me. My ears got stuck on her, the way your clothes sometimes catch on brambles when you're picking blackberries, so that you feel you might tear something if you pull away too quickly. I scoured the room for her, but it wasn't until she spoke again that I found her. She was sitting at the end of one of those communal tables talking to a waiter. No, I'm not staying at the hotel. I'll pay in cash. She reached into her purse and pulled out the fattest stack of hundreds I'd ever seen in my real life. I'm talking a hip-hop video kind of wad, thick as a John Gershom paperback. She peeled off one of the bills. I see you, Mr. Franklin, and handed it over. Keep the change, she said. The waiter nodded a stunned little bobblehead nod, then peeled out before the girl could think better of her generosity, leaving her to tap idly at the top of a soft-boiled egg in an elaborate silver egg cup. I stared at her staring off into space and counted the many ways in which she was incredible. She looked my age, or maybe a tiny bit older. Unless you're a hotel-phile like myself, you're probably unaware of the fact that there is a direct correlation between the age of a hotel and the age of its average guest. The Palace is the oldest hotel in San Francisco, which means the dining room usually looks like some kind of swanky assisted living facility. But this teenage girl had come in here to eat breakfast all over her own. 2. She was pretty. I couldn't tell how pretty yet because I was far away, but far away was still close enough. Certain just people shine. 3. She wore a look of perfect sadness on her face. If you want to find out more about the book, feel free to check it out. Thanks for the Trouble by Tommy Wallach. See you next week.